What is this?
Ah, Chieftain, good of him to come by. Zeramak needs something to tell.
Zeramak said he needs something. What is it?
It's true. Zeramak no Akrog like be short, so Zeramak be short. Moonkin need more scrap for good weapons. Hexed scrap.
That is nothing new, is it? The Moonkin always needs scrap.
True, but Zeramak asked Anug's eyes to look for a place where extra much hexed scrap is, and Iparg find. It's south of Tribe Camp, in Big Temple Thing Ruin. Zeramak know Chieftain very busy keeping Tribe safe. But maybe when march again that way, they can stop and see?
A ruin, Zeramak said. What kind? Greenskins? Brittlebones?
Brittlebone, Zeramak think. Like this one.
Hibernian, then. Hexed weapons are very valuable, even to Brittlebones. What are they doing just lying around in the jungle?
Well, Zeramak know not. But the eyes say something about fog and dead Brittlebones nearby. So it probably, what the word?
Guarded. By something nasty?
That.
All right. Akrog will see if they can find the time somehow.
Zeramak hope they will. Zeramak almost out of hexed scrap for mighty crush sticks. Bad.
Bad indeed. Well, if Akrog passes that way, he will take a look at that ruin.
Good. Very good. Zeramak wait here and keep scrapping then.
Do that. Zeramak must shape something.
What is what now? More trouble?
Akrog is listening.
Not rest for a moment. What next?
Chieftain Akrog, good to see you back with all limbs attached. I've already learned of what Nurbok did. A true shame. I know how much betrayal hurts.
Nurbok do wrong. But he only tried to save Tribe.
A very unusual stance for a troll to take, but yes, I suppose that's one way to look at it. It's definitely a welcome development to see the Moonblood live up to his true potential. If only the same thing could be said about the Chainers learning the location of our little hideout and striking a bargain with the Tusk Hunters. Any idea how much time we have left?
Hard to say. But Anug thinks no more than 7 sun-ups, maybe 10.
Claws. Well, the clock is ticking.
What makes the stranger of this? The Chainers and the Hunters striking a pact.
What do I make of this? It's certainly pragmatic. I would have never expected to see elves and orcs working together. But apparently the prospect of riches moves even the largest mountains.
Apparently it does. Zazka remembers the stranger telling him he has been to the Mirathur before. With the Bonekin there to help. Thinks the stranger the Moonkin could...
Beat the big Chainer Horde and the Tusk Hunters together? Without the Field Dog, no chance. They are in the high thousands, with the best siege machinery and warriors coin can buy. And unless there's something I'm not seeing, the Bonekin and the Moonkin together are merely a few hundred.
The stranger speaks true. At this point, Zarek's cub is their only chance.
Probably. Maybe the Moonkin should flee. Leave the cub here and hide somewhere in the jungle.
That is a bad idea, Trusted One. The Chainers and the Hunters have great trackers. They will find us one way or the other.
Zaska speaks true. Not to mention that they would take the rot and the hunger with them, no matter where they go. There was a time for that decision, but it is long past. As much as Grunwald wishes it were different.
I'm biased, but I agree. We have committed to this battle, Chieftain. The only thing we can do now is see it through.
Before they will speak about anything else, the stranger will tell Akrog where he went. He should not have left the tribe camp without letting him know.
I'm not your prisoner, Chieftain Akrog. Let me be very clear on that. That said, yes, I probably should have informed you. As for where I went, I meant to bring this up anyway. I found a lead on our mystery goddess. A little Hibernian shrine not far from here. And I'm happy to say I believe I finally have a theory on her identity. I believe the masked goddess represents Tiara's eclipse aspect.
Eclipse aspect?
Yes. As you probably know, Tiara represents vigor, strength, and the sun. Those are the aspects most people associate with her and what she is worshipped for. However, she also has a clandestine side, one that is barely known and only surfaces on rare occasions. Like an eclipse. It seems like the Tiaran clergy have done all they could to keep this side of her a secret. Which is why so little is known about her, and most references to her are extremely vague. But that one tome I found erased my last doubts. The masked goddess is no less than the secret side of Tiara. Her eclipse.
But why would the Brittlebones keep this a secret? Even among themselves?
That's the big question, isn't it? My personal theory is that she draws strength from this secrecy. Just like how Zarek draws strength whenever there is a battle, and Hirin when he guides the dead into the River of Souls. It would fit perfectly with what I believe to be her aspects.
So how can the Moonkin open her portal?
Well, here is where it gets tricky. The Hibernian document was written in shaperglyphs, probably as an additional safety measure. However, I believe I have deciphered them. Her aspects are time, dreams, and mystery.
When Grunwald read the Nexus words, he said that Hirin is the guardian god of dreams.
He is. But the way I understand it, Hirin's domain is literal dreams. Whereas for the masked goddess, the word is used metaphorically.
Meta what?
Symbolic. Like the bond of trust your kind strikes between each other. For example, if a human boy or girl yearns to become a great warrior, then that would be a dream, like the ones the masked goddess represents. A positive longing, you could say.
That makes sense. The masked goddess controls time. That sounds powerful.
Yes, but I'm not sure whether she controls it or just represents an element of it. As I said, the glyphs are hard to read. However, if the masked goddess magic was used in this temple, it would certainly explain the many time windows and fractures here.
And Zarek's cub makes them even stronger. The stranger could be right.
Time, dreams, and mystery. And has the stranger already thought about which echo the Moonkin should go after?
I have. I believe our best bet is mystery and its echo of knowledge. I also have an idea where we could find it. In the scale of an elder dragon.
Dragon? Big lizard?
Yes. Except for the Guardians and the Renegades themselves, no creature on Io has seen or experienced as much as an elder. Just one scale holds more knowledge than 100 scholars.
But why not try something else first? Like the Brittlebone books here.
Because I already tried that. We might as well attempt to fill an ocean with dewdrops. We need something bigger, something more powerful. And, unless I'm grossly mistaken, a dragon scale will do the trick.
Grunwa agrees. Dragons live for hundreds of thousands of moons. If there is a totem of knowledge, then it is them.
So they must find an elder dragon. Fine. Akrog will speak to Anuk about this.
A sound plan. Though all that won't help us if we don't manage to find the echo for Nihal's portal, too.
They did. This helmet here. Look.
Wait. Isn't this nerd...
Just look.
Fine. Yes, there is definitely an echo in there, but it's... fickle. I don't know how else to describe it. I will take a look at this, but it may take a while.
All right. Then Akrog will speak to Anuk in the meantime.
No, I'll go look.
Chieftain Akrog?
He asked Akrog to look out for
Now we're getting somewhere. There must be a lot more
Akrog will see what he can find. Akrog found an echo. Can the stranger take a look?
Excellent. It worked. What do you think, Chieftain? Is this...
Ah, Chieftain. Mogwa praise. How can crop...
Well.
Mogwa praise.
Let Akrog see.
Big blood.
No. Just speaking his thoughts.
Tuska is listening.
What next? You find out. No one here.
Akrog is ready.
What is needed of him?
Akrog. Come to watch Nurbok in his misery, no?
Not everything is about Nerbok.
Then why the hell is Akrog here? Has he not a Brittlebone master and Zarek spawn to serve? Just leave Nurbok be. He has nothing to say to him.
At his service.
Can Tuska help?
Akrog is listening.
Tuska is listening.
Akrog is ready.
What now?
Chieftain. And here he speak to stranger. He tell Chieftain where he go?
Is Anuk having dark thoughts? He sounds sorrowful.
What? Oh, no, it is nothing. Anuk can talk to Moonkin. They all kin. True, Moonblood, true. It is just... Anuk still cannot believe Nurbok do something like this. I mean, if a tribe cannot trust its great warrior, then who can they trust? Why he betray Moonkin? Why?
Akrog is as angry as Anuk, but he believes Nurbok truly thought he was doing something good.
By make the Moonkin slaves of the Greenkin? He spit on everything the kin fight for. Anuk respect the chieftain's word. But he have crushed Nurbok if he get chance. It is what he deserve. Sorry for say so, Grungwar.
No need for apologies.
Did Chieftain want to tell Anuk about his talk with the stranger, no?
It is true. The stranger found out who the masked goddess is, and what echo the Moonkin need to find.
Really? That is good news. Anuk, listen. An elder dragon. Anuk see.
It is true. Can Anuk think of where one might hide? He knows the land like no other.
He have an idea, but he go send 2 eyes to make sure first. It take a sunup and a sundown, maybe 2. While the chieftain is here, there is also something else Anna need to talk about. The food.
Let Akrog guess. The last hunts have been bad?
Bad is not strong enough. The eyes bring back 2 boars and an eric, and they travel for a full day. This is not even enough to feed the cubblings, chieftain.
What about the provisions from the Brittlebone village? They brought back a lot of food from their food shelter.
True, and that is all that keep the Moonkins' bellies full right now. Still, it not last much longer than a few sunups.
Maybe they should not have raided the village after all then. They could be trading with those Brittlebones still.
That rain has fallen. No point brooding over it now.
That animal plague has been getting worse then.
Much worse. It seemed to have poisoned the entire Blackheart jungle and beyond. And the cub is behind it, Anog is sure. Every time the Moonkin bring back a part of its flesh, the plague grows stronger.
They have known about that for a while. Nothing they can do about it now.
Probably not, no.
Well, they cannot leave here until they have resurrected the cub, so they need to find a way. Has Anog an idea?
He have, but it is risky. About 4 days' march north from here, at the coast, there is a furtive meadowland with lots of fish, game, and soil for farming. Anog think the chieftain must send part of the tribe there.
Furtive. Ah, Anog means fertile. So, he wants Akrog to split up the tribe.
It is the only way Anog can think of. Akrog and the most important warriors and scrappers stay here to fight the chainers and the hunters when they arrive. And the other kin go to safety.
Risky, but probably better than starving to death. What thinks, Trusted One?
This meadowland, how safe is it?
It is hard to say, but Anog think rather safe. There is no tribe camps wide and far, not Brittlebone, not Greenskin, not Troll. It is for sure safer than here, with the chainers and the hunters march towards them.
He has a point.
The kin with the rot are very weak. Will they even survive such a long march?
That is the question Anog think about much too. But he speak to Crumb, and Crumb say there is still life grass left.
He could brew a concoction to make the pain bearable for the journey. Good thinking.
But then there will be nothing left for afterwards.
Let them pray Zarek's cub can cure them then.
All right. It seems like the Moonkin have no choice. Anog will drum up the weak ones and get them to that meadowland as soon as he can. If all goes well, the Moonkin will not be in this cursed temple much longer. Akrog has spoken.
Anog do. And he send eyes to look for that dragon too. They find one, he swear.
Good. Time to go back to the stranger then. Let them pray Nurbok's helmet has the echo they need. Moving now. What is
Find
this?
out. What this? Chieftain?
Zeramak must shape something. You will lead the way.
What is...
Look, Akrog found...
Still? Loot will...
Akrog...
Well, oh, how incredibly amusing, Arthur. What do you need, Sir Troll?
Moving
Can a
now.
troll not rest for a moment?
We'll go there. What next?
What now? That direction, more trouble.
Ah, Chieftain, just at the right time.
Had the helmet the echo they needed?
I'm not certain yet, but I have a grasp on its aura now. So, how does it feel?
This is it. Cowardice.
Then let's feed it into the Echo Shaper.
No, I'm ready.
Well then, let all this not have been for nothing.
It's get fade.
I suggest you waste no more time then, Chieftain. See what's beyond there. Just 2 more pieces and the field dog will be whole again.
They will.
Can Saska help?
You find out.